It'll be Corio tipping it off for Millersburg and Markle for UDA. It's Markle out there along with Andis, Shiley, Laudenschlager, and Warner for UDA. This is Berkey for the hometown Indians. Berkey's out there along with Shade, who has it now. 14 will be into the corner here. Is a good player inside the shoot. Put a shot up, no good. Rebound tipped around inside, controlled here to that Allman, no good. And rebound comes back out here. Final try put up by Shade, no good. Rebound finally controlled in there by Laudenschlager. Back come the Trojans for Antes. Justin Antes looking much better in warm-ups tonight, running around on that injured ankle, and he looks like he's doing okay tonight. So far, so good. Early going here. Here's Shiley over here for Markle. Markle spinning it there for an outside shot for three by Antes. It's good! Justin Antes hits a three, and it's 3-0 UDA. Back come the Millersburg Indians, who are 2-3, we understand. Trojans 1-3. No, 1-4 maybe it is. I'm not sure. Shade inside, he bounces. That ball came loose. Picked up in here by Warner. Warner quickly ahead over here for Andes. Jan Andes goes to the floor hard, as does 14 Allman. Andes is up, walking around okay, though. Boy, you just hate to see that for any of the kids go down like that. Foul was on Allman, his first of the ball game, and Justin Andes will inbound the basketball. Swings it over here for Shiley. Now into the corner goes Andes for three more. It's good. Justin Andes for three, and he's got six. It's 6-0 UDA. Back come Millersburg. Inside here for that Allman. Allman drops it on the wing. Outside now for working around the wing here. Trojans playing some good D inside. Here's that Corio. Couldn't get the shot off. Drives it out of bounds off the leg of Markle. And so it'll be inbounded here by Millersburg. Off the hands of the inbound player, and then they lost the handle. It goes on the floor. Picked up and tied up underneath there nicely. As Shade lost the handle on the inbounds play. And timeout, I think, is going to be called by Coach Bingaman of Millersburg. It's first quarter action. UD up 6-0. Millersburg timeout is over. They took a short one, and UD back at work here now as Kyle Warner bring it up court for UD. Swinging it there for Laudenschlager, looping right underneath there. The ball is stolen away, however, as Shade comes up to pick up that alley-oop pass intended inside there for Markle. So the Trojans go back on defense now. Here's Shade looking on the near wing here for that Allman. Across the court it goes. Berkey into the corner. Shot from the wing by Corio for three. No good. Rebounded in there to Warner. Warner coming up with it for UD. Over there for Markle. Markle into the corner he goes to Laudenschlager. Laudenschlager back out in front here for Warner. In the wing for three. It is in and out. No good. Rebounded right there to Laudenschlager. His shot put up. No good. Shot put up by Shiley. Good for two. So Zach Laudenschlager got ripped inside there, and Shiley picked up the loose basketball and put it home. A good play. Trojans lead 8-0. Shade for Millersburg. Into the wing over here. Corio steps inside, rolls it on the baseline. The ball came loose, but they spin it back out front here. Now this is Berkey trying to take one up and in. It's no good. Rebounded in there, Shiley. Shiley controlling it more or less. And back come the Trojans. This is Warner calling the signals for UD on the offensive end of things. Here's Shiley with it. Shiley back here for Warner. Kyle probably wanted to step up. Here's a long three attempt by Antes is good. Justin Antes with his third. And boy, I'll tell you, when he's back, the pack is back. And he's back right now. And it's a timeout called by Millersburg as they're trailing now, the Trojans, 11-0 with 4:35 left here in the first quarter. Whoa, whoa. Millersburg's second timeout is over. Snyder inbounding the basketball for the Indians to that Berkey. Berkey into the quarter. This is Allman. Allman tied up in there, stolen away nicely by Shiley. And then out of bounds it goes. It's going to stay UD ball, however, as number 40 got a hand on that. He's new into the lineup. Let's see who that is. That's Wary. 40 is Wary. So back come the Trojans. Shiley bounces it over here for Laudenschlager. Inside they wanted to go with it. Comes over here for Warner. Warner steps up looking for two. It's blocked out of there. As one of the Indians, I missed it, got a hand on that one. And Berkey coming back up court for Millersburg. In the corner there for Wary. Saw Wary play a preseason game or an exhibition game, whatever you want to call it. There's a shot put up by Shade for 2 points. So they've got on the scoreboard now as Shade hits 2. And it's 11-2. Trojans by 9. Here's Shiley. Warner, wait a minute. They're going to say Kyle walked with it first, I guess, or stepped on the end line. Oh, no, we got a blocking foul called on Andis. Justin will pick up the first foul of the ball game for UDA, and with 3:36 remaining here in the first quarter, it's going to be Peters checking into the ball game. For the Trojans, he will replace Laudenschlager for Coach Calnon. And Shade getting ready to inbound the ball for Millersburg. Berkey on the far side, wicks it all the way down, rushes to the hoop for 2. It's good. Well, Berkey decided to use his bulk and get himself up there for 2, and he surely did. So it's 11-4. This is Peters swinging it near wing over here for Andis. Andis taking it out in front, picks up the dribble. Looping it on the baseline here for Warner. Warner for 2. It's no good, but a foul called underneath. And it's going to be Warner going to the foul line for UDA, shooting 2. Foul is on number 30, Bowman, his first. As Warner puts his first one up and in, right down the chute. 12-4 UD. And Kyle will get a chance to shoot another one. There's his second try. It is good. 13-4 the score, and 3 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Here's Berkey over here for Shade. Shade bounce pass for Berkey. Inside they go with it. Out on a wing. A shot from over there, no good. Return shot put up, no good. Shade with another try, good. Well, they gave Shade a little room inside there, and he had 2 tries at it. Makes the second one go in. Here's Andis for a couple, no good. Rebound comes back out here for Millersburg. And back comes Shade. Shade bouncing it near, stole a steal out there by, then there is a steal here by the Trojans, but they get it right back. Warner really all over him, and now Kyle's going to get called for a foul, a blocking foul on a push. And it'll be inbounded by Snyder. No, it won't. They just took him out of the game. Corio back in there for Millersburg. Check out of the ball game as Laudenschlager and Stroop back in there for UDA. Well, Stroop in there for the first time. Straub, rather. Phil Straub. Sometimes it's Stroop, sometimes it's Straub. Tonight it's both. Here's Berkey with it. And he sends Shade over in the right wing. Shade's got it. Can't get back far enough to see really what's going on inside, but the Trojans playing some good D. There's a drive inside. They'll push it on the baseline. One fake by Corio. Knocked out of there nicely as Andis got a hold of it and batted it out of there for UD. And that will allow Alden to put it back in play for Millersburg. Does so back here now for Shade. Shot from outside for 3 is good. That's at number 40, Wary, and Wary cuts the Trojan margin to 4 points, 9-13, 13-9. Trojans will play it out front here now. They try to set up a new play. Warner spinning it here for a pass into the corner eventually for Laudenschlager. Now Warner has it. He'll loop it inside here. Here's a turnaround shot by Laudenschlager, no good, but he's fouled. And Zach will go to the line, shooting 2 for UD. Zach's first attempt, it is good. Foul was on Shade, his first, team's third. And Zach will try to put another one up and in here for UD, which he did. Two nice foul shots by Zach Laudenschlager, and it's 15-9. Trojan margin up to 6. As Berkey and Shade play it up court. Long pass over there for Corio. He'll take it into the corner. Inside, a bounce pass, Allman for two. No good. And on the rebound, we got a push foul call. The foul will be on Shade. He'll pick up the personal foul. And for Mr. Shade, it will be personal foul number 2. With 1:04 left here in the first quarter, Shade comes out of the ball game. Now in there, replace him is someone. I didn't pick it up yet, but we'll find out who it is. Here's Markle. Nearly had it stolen from him. Now he'll pick it up over here for Warner. Warner gonna try to take it down there. Pushes it over here for Ennis. Ennis stopping out in front for Markle. Markle working it near side here for Warner again. Back here for Markle. Markle had it spun out of his hand, but just picked back up here by Warner. Warner pushing it back out here now for Andis. Andis with a looping pass inside for a shot by Markle. Good for 2. Using Austin Markle's ability to get up high. That pass went in there very nicely. Austin went way up for it and then put the shot home. It's 17-9 now. There's a pass near wing over here. Berkey goes into the corner with it. Shot from over here by Wary, no good. Rebound underneath to Allman. Blocked away nicely by Phil Stroop. Back come the Trojans. Nice pass over there. Shot no good at the buzzer. An attempt made by Warner, and he's okay. Picks himself up off the deck. But anyway, the Trojans lead at the end of 1. It's UDA 17 and Millersburg 9. The Indians get a chance to inbound the basketball now following the quarter timeout. It's Berkey with it. Snyder goes into the corner. Snyder has it back. And now Berkey's got it back. Snyder and Berkey. Corio on the near wing here. Corio in here for that Allman. They'll just play it around outside as a Trojan defense looking good so far. They want to try to get Allman loose underneath the way it looks to me. Pass quickly inside, turn around Corio, no good. Rebound comes right there to Markle, and back come the Trojans. This is Warner coming with it, stopping 15-foot shot, no good. And the ball taken off there by Allman, stolen away nicely by Markle. Markle coming back with a nice bounce pass on the baseline for Warner that time, and that time Kyle was able to connect. It's 19-9 Trojans by 10. Here's Berkey trying to bring it up court. Ooh, near walk. Near side it comes here for Corio. Corio for 3. It's no good. Rebounded right over there to Snyder. Snyder back out in front. Berkey steps inside, bounces a pass over here for Allman for 2, no good. Rebounded in there nicely by Warner. We got Corio down on the court. He is injured, and play continues, but he's going to try to drag himself around here, as on the other end of the court we have a time called. Hold everything. Time called. Corio went down, and he was injured for a moment. He's going to call timeout. Justin Annis scored a 2-point bucket down here on this end of the court to make it 21-9. As I was watching Corio down here, what appeared to be in great pain, but he got whacked in the face or something. He's down there holding his lip. So I think he's going to be back to action in a short time. And in the meantime, it is Millersburg with the basketball. 6:38 remaining here in the first half, and the Trojans looking good so far. Real good, matter of fact. Very good. Excellent. Into the corner. This is Wary. Wary for that Berkey. Berkey across the court. He goes with it. Long pass over there for Shade. Shade will take it on the baseline. Bounces it inside for a shot by Allman. Oh, good. And then where Shade has it. Backs it back out here for Berkey. Wary tries to go inside again off the hands of number 33 Snyder, and out of bounds it goes. It'll be UDA inbounding the basketball. And up court he comes. Warner for UD. We're here for Laudenschlager. Into the corner it goes. This is Andis. Back into the corner again. Now they'll bounce it inside. Turnaround jumper by Andis, no good. And on the rebound, it's controlled to Millersburg. This is Berkey with it. Berkey, near wing, nearly stolen away. Picked up by Wary. Back outside. The Trojans have played an excellent ball game here, defensively and offensively. Wow. This is Shade. And then Berkey over there for that Snyder guy. Here they're going to try to take it in. Nope, drops it back here. Wary for three. It's in and out, no good. Rebound in there, and a shot put up, no good. Rebounded again here. This time it's controlled by Andis. Justin Andis up court with it for UDA. They'll set it up. Shiley comes out to meet at the top of the circle. Inside they go with it, but Warner was underneath too far that time, so they'll set it back up outside. Near wing here, Andis. Laudenschläger on the baseline. Back here for Warner. Warner goes inside here, and they have it stripped away, does Markle that time. Austin just about ready to turn around and put it up, that wasn't there. Good steal by the Millersburg Indians on that play. Berkey spins it across. Allman into the corner. This is that Shade guy. Shade shyly working on him. Bounces it inside. Now back out. For two, perhaps. I'm not sure. Rebound nice and high up there by Allman, but a foul call. The foul will be on Allman. And that gives Mr. Allman his second, team's fifth. And UD will inbound the basketball. Warner coming up court for the Trojans. He'll take it over here all the way on the right wing side, looking around for some help. Here for Shiley. Shiley bouncing it back here for Andis. Andis near wing over here for Allman. Or for Warner, rather. Allman was guarding him. Now into the corner it goes. Markle back outside here for Warner. Here's Markle inside, trying to make a move. Puts a shot up, no good. Rebound tipped around, controlled here to UDA, and only because Austin Markle got a quick hand on that one and tapped it up. It's going to remain down here now as the ball went out of bounds over there. They battled for it on the baseline, left baseline over there, and UD comes away with it. Markle will inbound the ball for the Trojans. 3:36 remaining here in the first half. Here's Warner. Kyle moves it over there for Austin Markle. Right inside for Kyle, and then the ball goes out of bounds, but they said it went off Warner, I guess. I'm not sure exactly what happened to that one. At any rate, Corio back into the ball game now. He's okay. He wasn't hurt, in the leg or anything. It was just, I think he got a pop in the lip. So he's back in there for Millersburg. This is Berkey. Bouncing it inside. They'll try to go off the leg of Laudenschläger. Attempting a bounce pass inside for Corio, but it went off Laudenschläger's leg. And so Snyder will inbound the ball for Millersburg. Over in the corner, Snyder. This is Shade. Back here for Berkey. Allman, inside you go with it for Snyder. Snyder's leaned on, and let's see. Ball came loose, but he puts a shot up. It is no good. But a foul called. And looks like it'll be Snyder going to the line, shooting two. Shiley, he picked up his first foul on that last one. Snyder missed his first shot, made the second one, and got his ball club into double figures now. It is 21-10. Here's a Warner for three, just off the mark, rebounded in there to Corio. And Corio bringing it back up quickly here for Berkey. Berkey had it nearly stolen out of his hand. Over in the corner. Snyder with it. Inside here for Allman. Allman lost the handle, picked it back up. Now it's swung over to the near side here for Shade. Shade into the corner here for Corio. Corio back outside here for Berkey. Berkey swinging it around. They'll go inside here for Corio again. Corio tied up over there pretty good. And wait a second, we got a double dribble or whatever called. Yeah, so the Trojans will put the ball in play. They double teamed Corio that time. Wouldn't let him loose, and so back with it come the Trojans. Trojans with an 11-point lead here. They'd like to increase that right now. Near wing over here for Warner. Here's Andis. Wait a second. What was that? Oh, we have a foul called someplace. Got a push foul called on Shiley. And I'm going to have to change batteries. Shot put up by Millersburg as I changed the battery. Was no good. The ball came loose, however, and picked up by Millersburg as back they come now. Here's Snyder from outside for three. It's good. Three-pointer by Snyder, so the Trojans cannot get too lax here. As Warner brings it back up court for the Trojans. Here for Laudenschlager. There's Phil Stroop with it, or Straub. There's a walk called on Markle. So it's 21-13 with 1:07 left in the half. Nothing to panic about yet, but the Trojans kind of in a slowdown moment here at the gymnasium. Berkey coming up with it. Stolen away nicely in there by the Trojans, picked up by Stroop. Back here for Andis. Justin has 11 points, 3 threes, and then a single two. Here's Warner. Dropping it back here for Markle. He has it stolen away from him by Berkey. Shot put up, foul called. Berkey will go to the line shooting two as Markle picks up the personal foul. Berkey made his first one rather. Here's his second try. It is no good. Rebound comes down here, and Osmond is in there, number 22. The ball, however, goes off the Trojans as Laudenschlager got a hand on that as it went out of bounds, and so Snyder will inbound the ball. Here's Berkey over here for Snyder. Snyder steps inside, pushes it on the floor, and let's see who's going to get it. It's going to be tied up. On the tie-up, it'll be UDA ball. We're working with 3 officials in the ball game tonight, if you haven't noticed. There are 3 officials here in this ball game. Sometimes they do that. I don't think Upper Dauphin does that very often, but down here at Millersburg, they did it now. They used to do it all the time. In fact, I guess they do it all the time up at Greenwood. Warner pushing it back here for Andis. Andis for Markle. Markle picking it up for Warner. Clock down to 10 seconds. Got to do something with it. And a reach in, a hold foul is going to be called on Berkey with just a couple of seconds, 7.6 seconds remaining. And Berkey will pick up his first of the ball game. And Andis will inbound the ball. Back here for Warner. Over across the court it goes. Into the corner. Clock down to 2 seconds. Shot. This would be good if it goes. Wouldn't go. And that's going to do it as the Trojans squander the opportunity and come up with nothing. But they do lead by 7 at the end of one half of the ball game. It's UDA 21 and the hometown Indians from Millersburg 14. Back with the second half in just one moment. Well, as you can see, the teams are back. Some of the folks still filing in here, so they may wait a second or two while some of the fans get to their seats. But at any rate, to open up the third quarter now, Millersburg will inbound the basketball. Snyder out there along with Allman, Berkey, Shade, and Corio, the starting 5 for both squads out there. So Millersburg, who trails by 7, gets an opportunity to close the gap. The Trojans get an opportunity to play some good defense, which they have. Holding a team like Millersburg to 14 points in a half is not bad. Corio starts it out with 3, however, and that 7-point margin's down to 4. Here's the Trojans coming back with it. Markle bumping his way inside, puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded over there to Allman, and back come the Millersburg Indians. Corio into the wing over here. Shot for 3 more. No good this time, and rebounded nicely in there to Markle. His pass just about picked off out there, but Andis has it. Andis goes over into the corner. They drive inside there, and a blocking foul will be called on the number 24 Berkey. It'll be non-shooting. UD will inbound the basketball. Berkey picks up personal foul number 2 or 3. I'll check it when next time the ball goes down the court where I can see the scoreboard. Shot from the wing for 3. In and out, no good. Rebounded over here to the Millersburg Indians. Berkey, carried it, no call. Shot from the wing for 3. It's no good. Rebounded inside there, though. Corio picks it up, spins it off. No good. Stolen away. Ooh, tough call. Tough call that time. Because that one you're going to be able to see, I think. Whoa. Foul will be on Markle, his second. Berkey had picked up his second personal foul back there. Here's Allman for 2. It's good. And the score, which at one time was the Trojans by 11 or something like that, is now down to 2. Trojans have automatically stopped scoring here. They got to 21 and then kind of quit there. So we got to pick it up now. Warner out in front here for Antes. Into the corner. They have Shiley for Warner. Berkey following Antes around all night long here in his face as Warner takes it out in front to set something up for the UDA. Jam-packed crowd, as you can imagine. Here's Shiley for 2. It's good. Nice bounce pass inside from Kyle Warner to Justin Shiley, and Justin able to put it home and open up that 4-point margin again for UD as they'll play with it out here now over there for Snyder. Here's Shade into the corner. Corio now back out in front. Shade bounces it inside. Turnaround shot blocked away nicely by Markle on a good defensive move by Austin Markle. Into the corner. Shot from over here for 3. No good. Rebounded right there to Warner. He'll pick it off for UD. Quickly threw it away. And back with it comes Shade with it. Shade all the way underneath here. Fires one across the court. It comes back here for Snyder. Inside, tapped away again. Nicely picked up in here by Markle. So the Trojans giveth and then they taketh away. Okay, so here is Warner with it. We're backing it out here now. Got a guy guarding Andes all the time on him. Shot from the side for 3. Nope, wouldn't go. Rebound underneath there. Nice, strong rebound for the Trojans. Laudenschlager getting all tied up in here, and now they're going to call a foul. Foul's going to be called on Allman. But boy, I'll tell you, Zach Laudenschlager was getting mugged underneath there. They didn't call it, they didn't call it on him. They called it on Allman. And it's going to be inbounded here by Andes for Shiley. Back outside, they'll swing it. Here's Andes. Andes swinging it back here for Warner. Warner picking it up. Back for Markle. Shiley pushing it here for Warner. Warner, right inside with a nice pass, and it's blocked off in there nicely as number 40, Weary, got up and made the block. Shiley comes off now. He's got a scratch on his arm, and they're going to have to take care of that before he can go back in. Put a Band-Aid or something on it maybe, and he'll be okay. Just got a fingernail scratch. And timeout momentarily called. Oh, the ref here wants something. Now the ref said, wait a minute, he got to come out if you're going to call time. I guess must be like football. I'm not sure what the rule is here, but this fuzzy-haired guy seems to know. Oh, we're getting ready to set it up now. They're going to say that, let's see. We're going to discuss it here. It all involves whether Shiley can go back in, and they're going to put Stroop in there to replace Shiley for the moment. He'll have to come off as he has the bandage on. He'll just come off till the next whistle or whatever, and then, in fact, he goes to the scorer's table to report back in. Ball tipped around inside, controlled here to the Indians, but then picked up here by the Trojans. So both teams a little bit shaky at moments here in this ball game. Here's Stroop with it. Stroop passing it over there for Laudenschlager. Laudenschlager bounces on the baseline. Shot from on there, off balances. The first try, second try, good. Warner off balance his first try, but then Austin Markle picks it up and puts it back up. As he fell back and put the shot up, he's fouled, and he'll go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. Foul is on Allman, his third. Stroop comes back out of the ball game now. Shiley back in there for UDA, and it'll be Markle shooting 1. Nope, wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to the Millersburg Indians. So back comes Shade with it. Across the court for Berkey. And Berkey looking for something to develop underneath. Pushing it here for that Shade guy. Corio over there for Berkey. Shade driving inside, but Berkey didn't find him. Instead pushes it over here for Snyder. Snyder pushes it back outside for 3 from Berkey. No good. Rebounded right there to Laudenschlager. Zach came right down and hit him in the chest. And back with it comes Warner. Warner taking it inside, looking for 2. It's good, but a charge foul called on Warner. A charge is going to be called on Kyle Warner. Oh, boy. Boy, I'll tell you, I've seen a whole lot worse charges than that one. Wow, it was a rather cheap shot. Kyle picks up his second, I believe. We'll check it next time we go up. Here's Berkey playing it back here with Shade over there now for that Snyder guy. For Berkey. Shade dribbling it, looking for Berkey. Over in the corner they'll go. Now inside with a pass to Corio. Corio puts a shot up, he's fouled. And Corio go to the line, shooting 2. 3:29 remaining here in the third. Trojans by 6, and Corio will shoot a pair. Corio missed his first one. He'll shoot one more. Andis had picked up his second personal foul on that one, and he makes 1 out of 2. Makes it a 5-point ball game now. 25-20 UDA by 5. Here's Kyle Warner for Laudenschlager. Andis with it. Shiley, top of the circle for Markle. Drop it back there for Warner. Now Shiley loops it inside here for Markle. Markle tries to get it up, can't do it. Return shot and a walk called. Walk called. I'm not sure where these calls are coming from now, folks. Whoa. And Berkey coming up court with it for Millersburg. Berkey across the timeline. This is Shade into the corner. Snyder back out here for Berkey. Berkey bouncing it there for that Wary guy over in the wing. Now they'll go inside, back out 3. No. Rebounded near wing over here though to Shade. Shade pushes it inside. Here's a 1 fake, and then a foul called underneath on the Trojans. Foul is on Laudenschlager, his first of the ball game. And Berkey, Snyder puts his first one in. 25-21. It's a 4-point ball game. And here's the second try. It is no good. Rebounded in there to Shiley. Up court come the Trojans. Warner with it. Warner taking it down, pushing it back here for Markle. Markle spins it right on the baseline for 2 from Laudenschlager. Nice bounce pass inside from Austin Markle to Zach Laudenschlager, and Zach ripped it. That's Zach the Ripper out there. And the Indians cross the timeline now. Berkey, Shade playing with it over here for Corio. Corio, now a pass on the baseline. They go with it. The ball still loose inside there. He's going to get tied up. Nope. Yes, blocked away. Picked up in there by Warner. Warner with it, coming back for UDA. Nice pass underneath for Shiley, who's breaking for the basket. And timeout called by Millersburg. A good pass by Kyle Warner and a good bucket by Justin Shiley. 29-21 with 1:46 remaining in the third. Millersburg inbounding the basketball following their timeout now. And back up court he comes. This is Shade with it. Near wing over here they go to Corio. Shade bouncing there for Berkey into the other wing. Snyder. Shade on Berkey. Shot from the wing. Wary, no good. Rebound comes down, and let's see who's going to get it. Well, Wary races in and gets it himself, and then he'll draw a foul. Good hustle that time by Wary of Millersburg, who put the shot up. The Trojans kind of lackadaisically went after that rebound. Nobody really grabbing at it. Wary plunged in there, grabbed a hold of it. And we're going to have a substitution coming in there as Markle will check out of the ball game for UDA. And in there for him is Mark Mace. For three. It's no good. Rebounded inside there to Snyder, however. Snyder will push it back outside. Here's Berkey trying to roll it across here. It's on the floor, picked up by the Trojans. Quickly ahead here for Andis. Andis has it stolen from him by Wary. And Millersburg Indians come back with it. So the Trojans just not finishing things off like they ought to. And like we know they can. But they're still in the lead. Berkey over to the corner. Shot from the side over here by Wary. No good. And on the rebound, we're going to have a push foul underneath on Laudenschlager, I think. Laudenschlager picks up the foul. He check out of the ball game now as Peters and Stroop back in there for UD. Here's Wary into the corner. Shot for three. It's good. Corio hits a three. And back come the Millersburg Indians now. 29-24, the Trojan lead back to 5. Warner will slow it down now as the Trojans play the time down. 23 seconds and now 20 seconds remaining in the third. Here's Mace, stolen away. Picked off over here. Here's a fake, a shot, good for two. Trojans sloppy again. Just lackadaisically making those passes out there, and it cost them. Warner spinning it over the wing. Shot from over there for three. No good. Rebound tipped around, and let's see. It's going to be controlled out here, and they're going to say it's tied up as the period came to an end. So we've got a 3-point ball game going into the final period here of what looked like it should have been a rather half-easy time here tonight. But instead, not the case, as the Trojans are struggling to get the offense going here now, and we'll be back with a final 8 in just a moment. Still anybody's ball game. Well, the Trojans will get the ball now to begin the fourth period, and we need to get some scoring going here now, fellas. No question about it. 29 points in 3/4 of a ball game is not too good. Into the corner there for Laudenschlager. Laudenschlager with a looping pass inside for Andis. Andis has the shot blocked and a foul called. And Justin will go to the line, shooting two. Berkey his third. Justin puts his first shot up and in good. 30-26, a 4-point ball game. Wary back into the ball game now for the Indians, as Justin Andis will go to the line to shoot his second one up and in. There it is, and it's good. Way to go, Justin Andis. 2 more points for the big senior, and the Trojan lead now at 5. Here's Corio. Berkey for Shade. Shade pushing it over here for Corio. Out in front for Berkey. Over in the wing it goes. Wary, he can shoot a three. Not that time. Rebound comes down. Corio's got it. They'll bounce it over here, but stolen away by Andis. Andis comes back over this side here for Markle, and back come the Trojans. Trojans taking it in. Dropping it over here, and a blocking foul is going to be called before he can take it in. Blocking foul will be on Wary, number 40, and the Trojans will inbound the basketball. Warner getting ready to inbound the ball for UDA. Here's Shiley with it. This is Andis for Warner. Shiley has it here for Markle. Ball tapped loose. As Wary got a hand on that one, tapping it out of the grasp of Warner, but UD will inbound the ball. Right here for Andis. Andis didn't expect it. They thought it was going to go back to Markle. Wow, Trojan a little befuddled at times, it seems. Just a little. Here's Shiley. Shiley pushing it here for Warner. Warner out here for Andis. Andis for three. Nope, not that time. Nice rebound up there by Markle. However, his shot goes awry. Picked up in there by UD, but then they'll spin it back. And Millersburg comes away with it. So Missed a big peeper shot underneath there somehow or another. Shot from the wing for three. No good. Rebound comes right there to Warner. Warner picking it up here for UD. He is tapped out of bounds. Lost as Shade comes up there right with him. No foul, huh? Shade practically bumped Kyle out of the gymnasium floor, but no foul. Okay. Here's Shiley. Panthers stolen away. Wary for two. It's good. 28-31. 6 minutes remaining in the ball game. Trojans just making sloppy passes. I mean, the other teams, Halifax did it the other night the same way. They just anticipate the Trojan pass and just step up and grab it. There's a shot by Markle. Wouldn't go. Rebounded in here, and the Indians can come back to within one. Berkey coming back up court with it, firing it over to wing. This is Shade for Berkey. Near wing over here, Wary. This is Shade. Goes inside, but throws that away right to Austin Markle. Markle coming back with a nice bounce pass here for Warner for two. It's good. Nice bounce pass that time to Kyle Warner, and Warner put her home. Margin back up. Near wing, no spin here for Wary. Wary from way outside for three. It's good. Wary with a big three. It makes it a 33-31 ball game, and Upper Dauphin will call timeout. Trojan timeout is over, and up court they come now, leading by two. Warner picking it back out here for Markle. Markle spins it inside, and they're going to say he walked with it. Austin making the spin inside, walked with it, and gives Millersburg a chance to come back and tie up the ball game, and if they do, this place will erupt. Millersburg has trailed all night long from the very onset, I believe. And here's Shade. Into the wing for three. No good. Short. Rebound off the shot, goes out of bounds. My gosh. What the heck is Corio doing over there? Wow. I'm not sure when he tried to make a save on that shot, but geez. Really flopped down there hard. Back come the Trojans. Kyle Warner coming up court with it for UDA. Takes it over to wing. Looking inside. Inside it comes, and a foul call. They're going to get a foul called on Snyder as he went over the back of Laudenschlager. For both teams, so one more will put either one of them in the bonus. Warner faked it, puts it inside, dumps it here on the baseline, but now they're going to call a foul. What's this? A charge foul on Warner, I guess. Yeah, charge foul. It's foul on Warner. Whoa. And the Millersburg will inbound the ball. So back they come, and timeout called. I'm not sure who's got the ball. I think that's the discussion, whose ball it is. Question was, who was the last foul on? It was on 2-0, not 2-4, as the official had called it. So they straightened that out. Kyle picks up the personal, and that was what they called it initially. Here's Shade. Across the line he goes. 4:10 left here in the ballgame for three. Way off the mark on the side. Rebounded in there to Snyder. Snyder back outside. He'll reload. Shoots one up. No good this time. Worse than the last one. And a pass comes up court here for Markle. Markle, 15-foot try. In and out. Wouldn't go. Shiley with a strong rebound underneath there for Andes. Andes backs up for two. It's good. Justin Andes backs up after the great rebound effort inside there by Justin Shiley. So back come the Indians. He's double teamed out there, and now they're going to call a foul on UD. Check it. It is not a foul. It is a timeout called by Millersburg. So the Trojans by 4, 3:36 remaining here. Millersburg will have the ball when we come back. Okay, Millersburg getting ready to inbound the ball following their timeout now. Inbound it back here for Shade. Shade into the corner over here. Corio has it. Here's Berkey trying to rush inside. Ball tipped around. Corio controls it. Back outside for three. No good. Rebounded in there to Warner. Warner coming back with a nice bounce pass on the baseline. Shot put up by Laudenschlager. No good. And back come the Millersburg Indians. I don't know what happened to that shot by Zach, but that wasn't the typical shot by him, I don't believe. The ball tipped away. Picked up in here. Berkey over to the corner there for Snyder. Shade here for Wary. Wary for three. Yeah, it's good. Wary can hit him. Yes, he can. And he hits a three, and the Trojan margin back to one. 35-34. Here's Laudenschlager for Warner. Warner's going to step inside, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound inside there. Let's see, picked up by the Trojans. Shiley, he loops one up, no good. Warner with a shot, good bucket. Good bucket. Kyle Warner hanging in there terrifically and finally battled his way up for two, and he'll shoot for one to get three. All right, way to go, Kyle. Foul is on Shade, his fourth. And Kyle Warner at the line shooting one to get three. Here it is. It is good. Perfect bucket. So the Trojan margin back to four. Here's that Shade guy. Picking it up for Berkey. Quickly ahead here now. They'll loop it over in the wing. Passing it around over there for Corio. Corio inside with a pass for Snyder. No good with the shot. Rebounded to Andes. Big bucket there. Missed by Snyder. Now let's see if the Trojans can capitalize. Warner with it for Laudenschlager. Near side here for Shiley. Shiley pushing it there for Marco. Back here's Andes. Andes dumping it off. Back to Andes. Pushes it over the wing. Warner back outside. Here's Warner with it out front. Warner pushing it here for Shiley. Shiley taking it near wing. Andes picking it up out the dribble. He does. Loops it here now for Marco. Marco double teamed and a timeout called by UDA. 124 is all that remains in this 4-point ball game. The Trojans will have the basketball after they have their timeout. We'll be right back. Trojans will inbound the ball right here in front of us, right here from Warner. Kyle taking it down the court. Picking it up over to the corner there for Laudenschlager. Laudenschlager had it roll out of his hands, and a foul will be called on Berkey. A hold foul called on Berkey, and that's going to let Zach Laudenschlager go to the foul line for UDA, shooting a big 1-and-1. For Berkey, it's his third, and these are big shots here now by Zach. If he can make this first one, it is perfect. Way to go, Zach Laudenschlager. Clutch bucket right there. See if Zach can make another one. I'm sure he can. Will he? Here comes your answer. It is yes. Two beautiful foul shots by that Zach Laudenschlager. And back come the Millersburg Indians. This is Shade. Over here for Wary. Wary goes inside there for Corio. He'll push it back out, but it's stolen away. Tipped in there nicely by Marco. Marco pushing it over here now. Clock down, less than a minute to play. 53 seconds. Here comes Warner. Warner dropping it back here now for Marco. Marco standing with it. A foul call. The foul will be on Corio. Or rather on Warner, rather. Make that. Or not Warner. Wary. I'll get it yet. Wary picks up the foul. To the foul line goes Marco. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1. Here's Austin's first try. It is in and out, no good. Rebounded in there to Corio. And back comes the Millersburg Indians. This is Shade. Bouncing it over here for a pass inside. Corio's jump shot good for two. 36, 40, 36 and a foul on Berkey. Berkey will pick up his fourth. And that will send Kyle Warner to the foul line for UDA. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1. Kyle at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. 33.7, you might as well say 34 seconds remaining in the ball game. Here's Kyle's first try. It is no good. Rebound comes down here to Allman. This is that Berkey. Berkey with it. Oh, near steal out there. Then they'll roll it loose in here. Shot for two. Good. A 2-point ball game. 40-38, 15 seconds remaining. Here's Laudenschlager with it. Oh, and he walked with it. Zach Laudenschlager walks with it. Had no one to throw it to. Millersburg with a big opportunity with 12 seconds left to get back into it. And the Trojans calling timeout. Jeez. Well, I'll tell you, 2 nights in a row we have squeaker ball games. The Trojans cling to this one by 2 with 12 seconds remaining, and the Indians will inbound the basketball. The crowd again tremendously noisy in here as they go to inbound the pass. It's going to go back here, and he throws it out of bounds. Can you believe it? Can you look at the coach? Can you believe it? Oh my. They should inbound the ball down here. I think the coach is right. They should inbound it down here because the ball was never touched. So I think the Trojans will get it back with 11.8 seconds in the game. And the Trojans will have the basketball now. Wow. Well, apparently they did touch the basketball because they're going to give them the ball right here at the baseline of the Trojans. So 11-point-something seconds remaining here. They'll loop it back out here now for Markle. Into the corner it goes. And Laudenschlager will be mugged. And he will go to the foul line shooting 2 because it is the 10th foul now. So he'll shoot 2. See if Zach can make a couple of these. And kind of ice the game maybe. The Trojans lead by 2. Laudenschlager will be shooting 2. Laudenschlager will shoot 2. Come on, Zach. Here's his first try. It is good. Big bucket for Zach Laudenschlager. Gives the Trojans a 3-point lead. And if Zach makes another one, it would be great to see. Here it is. It is good. 2 good foul shots by Zach Laudenschlager. Time winding down. No foul. Shot for 3. It's in and out. No good. Rebound comes down to the Trojans. Warner's got it. And that's going to do it as the time comes to an end. The ball game is over. The Trojans have won by 4 points. It's UDA 42 and the Millersburg Indians 38. What a ball game. 2 nights in a row. They beat Millersburg. They beat Halifax by 1. They beat Millersburg by 4. Whoa. Okay. Well, that did it. An excellent finish to a ball game which was really very, very hard played ball game, hard fought ball game out here, and a lot of disappointment, of course, on the Millersburg squad. But for the UDA Trojans, they pick up victory number 4 and continue their winning ways here in the TVL. So congratulations all around. It was just some good ball playing all night long, and at times it got sloppy, it got out of hand. It didn't look like either team wanted to win for a while, and then finally the Trojans clinging to a lead after they had opened it up, but then finally forced to actually cling to that lead there and hold off these Indians. So that'll do it from Millersburg as the Trojans successful again, and we'll pick them up again on Tuesday night when I think we have Newport, but I'm not sure about that. I believe so, though. So good night from Millersburg. Congratulations, Coach Calnon and all the Upper Dauphin Trojan gang out here for another super fine outing for the fans. Very entertaining, very exciting basketball. Good night and good ball game. Well, good evening, all you Trojan fans. Tonight the Trojans play host to the Newport Buffaloes in a great big ball game here in the TVL. Both teams coming in here with no losses in the TVL here in the early going. This is game 5 for UDA, and likewise I believe for the Buffaloes. And so the Trojans are being introduced. It's their starting 5. And for Newport, we'll pick up those boys as we go along. So we'll be right back after the national anthem. Go with the opening tip-off here in just a moment. Now the Trojans coming off 2 victories, which they won by a combined total of 5 points. 1 point over Halifax, 4 points over Millersburg the last time out. So UD wanting to get a lead here now and try to open things up a little bit further and make it a little more relaxing for both the players, the coaches, and the fans. So let's see what we can do. Markle will be out there to jump center for UDA. He'll be jumping against number 34, and that's at Amsler. Number 12 is Kirk. We'll pick him up as we go along. Tip coming back here, controlled to UD. These guys have had super ball games. Last couple of games just have not been able to shake the other team. You know, have been awfully close. There's a ball passed inside, stolen away, picked up in there by Kirk. Kirk, their point guard, takes it inside, puts an 8-foot jumper up, no good. Rebounded here nicely to Shiley. And back come the Trojans. Long pass on the near wing here for Markle. He'll push it back out front for Warner. Into the corner it goes for Shiley. Shiley looks inside. Now he'll dump it back here for Warner. Now onto the wing. Here's Andes with it. Andes, 18-foot try, good for 2. Justin Andes, 18-footer, gets the Trojans on the board 2-0. 34 Amsler back here. They'll spin it ahead here now for that 20. There's Amsler with it for Kirk. No, that's not Kirk. But anyway, that's Kirk now with it. 15 Bensel. Kirk and Bensel playing it on the wing. Trojans looking good defensively inside right at the moment. Won't allow them to push it in. They'd like to get in there that big number 50 Trout. He's a big boy. He or Amsler, 34. Bensel. That Kirk here, he can fire threes. He's getting it cocked up here now. Here's Bensler charging in for 2. It's no good. Rebound underneath. Let's see, it goes as a foul called on someone. Let's see who and a technical foul called on number 50 Trout. So he might have picked up the personal foul and the technical foul. 5-0, he gets the call, and he gets a technical foul too. So now I'm not sure what that means. The coach over here would like to know, does Trout come out or what? I'm not sure. Yep, so the official has established early he's not going to take any guff from these guys, and it's going to send Antes to the line shooting for UDA. He'll shoot 2 first of all. These will be the technical. And of course the Trojans then will get the ball back, and Antes looks like he's got the eye tonight once again now, as this young fella just keeps pouring them in there. Over 1,000 points scored against Halifax, I think it was. Second try, perfect. 2 perfect foul shots, and now the Trojans will get the basketball. So they don't shoot the foul, of course, just the technical. And it doesn't count on the fouls against Trout. Just 1, not the T. Here's a nice looping pass inside, but the ball stolen away. Kirk picking that one up, and back they come with it. Spins it over in a wing. Here's that shot from way outside for 3, no good. Rebound comes off where they're controlled, and they'll try to bounce it inside, but it's picked off by Markle, and back comes the Trojans. Andy's with it. Andy's looking fine as far as the wheel goes tonight. Here's another fella that had some problems. He's looking good. Here's Shiley with it, top of the circle. Bounce it over here for Markle. Austin. Warner, bounce pass inside, stolen away, picked up in there by Trout. So the Trojans on 2 occasions now have tried to go inside deep with it. In both cases lost the basketball. '20 is Bensel. I think I was mistaking him before, but that doesn't matter. Here's a pass inside for Trout. Trout spins it back over to wing. Bensel drives the baseline with it, puts a little shot up. He was underneath too far. Rebound comes down here to Markle. Markle picking it up and bringing it down court. Near wing, he comes over here for a shot. by Warner, but he's fouled. A foul will be on Weller. And that's going to send Warner to the foul line shooting 3 as he was fouled in 3-point range. And so it'll be a 3-point free throw here for Kyle Warner. Now let's see if he can pop a couple of these in here. Trojans lead 4-0. And now 5-0 as he makes the first one. The foul on Weller is put up there as his second. Yeah, it is. There's 2 fouls on him, and we got 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Second try, a little short, so he'll shoot one more. If he hits on this one, he can give the Trojans a 6-0 lead. And here's his try for that, and it is no good. Rebound comes back this way. Tip back here, controlled to Warner. Good rebound on the foul shooting by the Trojans. Markle with it. Boy, Markle can get up. He goes in there and does that rebounding and stuff. He gets really up there high and strong. Pass inside here for Shiley. Shiley back outside. They'll put it over in the corner. Now outside it comes for Markle. Markle going to try to drive it inside. Puts the shot off the glass. No good. And on the rebound, we have a charge foul call or jump in foul call, whatever. Shiley will pick up his first personal. And the Buffaloes will get the basketball. 4:50 left here in a slow-moving first quarter, actually. Played 2 minutes and 50 seconds up to that point. Here is a pass over to Walk. Here, hold everything. Walking with it goes the Newport Buffalo. That was Amsler going for the walk that time. So back with it come the Trojans now. Here's Warner. Warner looping it over here for Shiley. Back for Warner. Back out front here for Andis. Andis pushing it over for Warner. Warner from the side for 3. It's no good. Rebound comes back over here to Laudenschlager. Big tall leap in there to tap that ball that time again by that Markle. For 3. It's good. Justin Antis for 3, and the Trojans lead 8-0. Here's Amsler with it for the Newport Buffaloes. Kirk had it back here for Weller. This is Weller. Kirk for 3. That is no good. Rebound comes down there to the Trojans. Warner, big pass up ahead here for Laudenschlager, but out of the hands of Zach and out of bounds it goes. It'll be inbounded by Newport. Trojans had a chance that time, but a little bit too high a pass, and Laudenschlager couldn't get that one back in. Here they're going to double team him, and almost had him tied up. Now underneath it goes here for a shot. Good for 2. Amsler found himself open underneath that time, and there's not much the Trojans could do about that one after he got the pass. So they'll push it back over here on the wing now for Antis. Good pass inside for a shot by Warner for 2. A strong pass that time by Justin Antis. And Kyle Warner right there to pump it home from 2 feet out on the right baseline. Good play. 10-2 UD. They're charged. Wait a second. What are we going to call here? No, they're going to call a foul. A hold inside on one of the Trojans. Looks like it's going to be on Shiley, and that's his second. So it looks like we're going to get Phil Stroop off the bench here to come on and replace Justin now. Justin just a little bit too aggressive that time. Picks up his second personal, and he'll check out of the ball game. Non-shooting foul, and so Newport will inbound the basketball. Kirk inbounding. Weller for Kirk. Back here for Weller. Crowd quiets down momentarily. For 3. No good. Rebound comes on the near wing over here. Controlled to Amsler. He'll try to bounce it off Markle, but Markle picks it up. Slings it down the court here. They do. Into the corner. Shot from the wing over here is no good. Rebound in there to Phil Stroop. Stroop puts a shot up. No good. Rebound comes down to Amsler, and back come the Newport Buffaloes. Here's Kirk taking it in. He'll have to pull it back out. Amsler with it. Those shoots an 18-footer, no good. Rebound inside and a foul called. Foul should be on Blue, I would think. Yes, it is. This foul's going to go on Kirk. And we will inbound the ball. Here's Justin Andis. Justin over in the wing. Now into the corner they go. Pass. Oh, back here for Stroop. Nope. Didn't make it. Stroop was cutting underneath there, but they didn't get it back to him. Here's Warner picking it up near wing over here for Markle. Markle back outside for Warner. Warner will take it inside. Pushes it on the baseline for two. He's fouled. Foul will be on Amsler, and that's going to send Zach Laudenschlager to the foul line for UDA. He will be shooting two. Amsler was his first. And here's a first shot by Zach Laudenschlager. Not good. He'll shoot one more. Got a minute 55 left here in the first quarter as Zach will try his second one here. This one is good. 11-2 UDA by 9. And 20 is Bensel. He returns to the lineup. And Bensel has the ball. Picking it up over there for that Kirk, who gives it to Weller. And then back here for that Kirk guy. Weller with it. Kirk on the right wing. Keller out in front. Weller still has it. 1:33 remaining in the first period. Show you the scoreboard. Next chance we get. There's Kirk. Weller. Kirk. This is Bensel. Or Weller, rather. On the baseline, it goes for three. He lost the handle. Pops it back up. Shot put up. No good. Rebounded nicely there by Markle. Ahead for the Trojans. Here comes Stroups trying to fire one up, and he's fouled. Bensel will pick up the foul, and Phil Stroop will go to the line for UDA. He'll be shooting two. All right. Way to hustle. Phil is right. And Phil, Stroop or Stroup? On the away games, he's Phil Stroup. At home, he's Phil Stroop. A man of dual personalities. Here he goes. First try. Good. Phil, that tall, lanky kid out there, heck, he can throw the ball almost level when he shoots it up and it goes in. All right, 22, Kraus coming into the ball game for the Newport Buffaloes. 1:06 remaining here in the first quarter. Stroop's second try. Good. Phil 2 for 2. 13-2. Trojans open up an 11-point lead. Here's that Kraus guy. Kraus across the timeline, nearly had it stripped away. Inside for 10. I'm not sure who that is. We'll have to find out here. Over the wing. Kraus has it. Inside for 10. His shot blocked away nicely by Markle. Quickly here for Andis. Quick pass up here for Warner is good for 2. Trojans on a roll now. Great defensive play up at the other end. Markle, Andis, and then Warner finishing it off. And number 10, whose name is Harper, will go for a walk. And so UDA will inbound the basketball. 34 seconds remaining in a 15-2 start for the Trojans. Here's Warner. Warner up court with Harper guarding him. Warner taking it back. 23 seconds. Trojans will play for the last shot. Here's Antis. Antis near wing over here for Stroop. Markle dropping it back. Warner. Trojans into stall. Clock down to 8 seconds. They'll have to make a move. Andis here for Peters, who was in the ball game for the first time. Nice loop inside, and then they didn't get the shot that time, and it goes out of bounds with 2 seconds remaining. So they worked it around good, but the pass inside just wasn't connecting. And so Harper will inbound the basketball. But an excellent first period here by the Trojans, and it's going to end right there as the ball goes out of bounds. So at the end of one, the Trojans have got to be happy with the result of this period. They lead by 13. It's UDA 15 and the visiting Buffaloes 2. Back with the second quarter in just a moment. Second quarter underway, and Weller has the ball for Newport. Here for that Kirk. That's Bensel. And now back to Kirk. Out in front for Weller. Kirk. And Weller playing it on the wing. Inside, tipped away nicely. Trojans controlling it. Back here's got to go. Well, they saved it in, but they saved it into Markle. And back come the Trojans. Coach Calnon hollers, hold it up, and they did. Whoop. Wait, we got a foul called. Foul on Stroop, I think. Yeah, Phil picks up a blocking foul away from the play. And it's his first, the team's third. So back come the Newport Buffaloes. Weller out in front, spinning it over to wing. Shot from over there is no good. Rebounded here to Stroop. He'll push it ahead here for Warner. Warner breaking back 3-on-3, so he slows it down very wisely that time. Here's Markle. Markle taking it to the foul line and then backing it off. Ooh, wow, near steal out there on that pass. But Warner's got it. Over here for Markle. Into the corner goes for Stroop. Stroop back outside. Warner. Oh, he was going to load up for a three and didn't do it. Inside they'll go to Stroop. Phil shooting it up over Kraus, or Trout rather, wouldn't go. And so back comes Newport near wing here. This is Amsler. Amsler taking it inside for two. He's fouled. And Amsler will go to the line shooting two for Newport with 6:36 left here in the second period. Neither team has scored in this minute and a half of this period. So Amsler at the line to see if he can change that. He'll be shooting two. His first one, good. 15-3 the score. Justin Shiley back into the ballgame for Coach Calnon of the UDA Trojans. He replaced Stroop as Amsler makes both of his foul shots. And I think the young fella may have all 4 points for Newport. Now it's 15-4. They'll spin it over there for a pass back here for Markle. Now out in front. Here's Shiley with it. Nice pass inside for Markle off the glass for two. It's good. Markle again, the ability to get up. This kid can leap. Maybe I've made my point, but it's just amazing to watch him jump up after these rebounds or some of those shots. I mean, my gosh, it's really amazing. He's a big, strong fella. He gets up there, let me tell you. Here's Kirk. For two, no good. Rebound tapped up there. He has his own rebound. Winds it back again. Kirk with it. Here's Amsler again trying to look for two. He's fouled again. And again, he will go to the line shooting two. Foul might be on, it's on Zach Laudenschlager. Zach picks up the personal. Amsler at the line shooting two. Zach picks up his first. Amsler's first try, no good. It's 17-4. Show you the score here. We got a chance. 5:42 left in the first half. And here's Amsler's second try. It is good. So it's 17-5 now as the Newport Buffaloes slowly but surely narrow that Trojan gap a little bit. Warner across the timeline for UDA. He'll push it back out here for Antis. Justin taking it in, stopping, popping. Wait a second. Oh, wouldn't go. But a foul called. And Justin will go to the foul line shooting two for UDA. Here's Justin's first one. Was as good as the other two. Very good. 18-5. Foul was on Bensel, his second. And Justin will eye this one up and line it up and put her home. Thank you. 19-5. And back with it come the Newport Buffaloes. This is Amsler over there for that Bensel. Here's Amsler. Amsler on the baseline. Inside, they'll go. Shot from outside by Kirk. Good for two. Well, they worked that one around and got it to go home. 19-7 the score. Laudenschlager over to wing. This is Antis here for Shiley. Shiley back for Markle. Shot from the wing for two, wouldn't go. Rebound comes down there to Amsler, and back with it come the Newport Buffaloes. Over in the wing it goes. That's Wenzel. Here's Kirk with it. From outside for three, it's no good. Rebounded nicely in there by Warner, and back he comes with it. Quick pass down the court here for Markle. Markle spins it back outside shyly. Here's Warner. And he set it up now. Want to get a play going in here. Here's Laudenschlager, near wing over here. First shot for three, look good from here. It is. A three-bagger for that Kyle Warner, and a score now. Whoops, let's get a little focus on the scene here now. 22-7. Pushing it over here now for 20. His shot's good. And timeout called by the Trojans. It's 22-9 with 4:03 left here in the first half. Trojans call timeout. It's over. Mark Mace into the ball game for UDA, and Phil Stroop returns to the lineup for the Trojans. Mark in there for his first time tonight. This is Mark with it here. Mace bounces it out here now for that Antis. Antis will take it and roll it over in a wing. Warner inside, he goes with it, and then back to Warner, but then he lost it inside there. Either got knocked out of his hands or he lost it, I'm not sure, but it went off Kyle and out of bounds it went. Here's Wenzel with it, or Weller rather. Hey, what do you think? A little bit of frustration showing up here on the Newport Buffaloes, I would say. And I think the ref may go over and just have a little word saying to cool it. Well, I like this ref. He is a no-nonsense kind of guy. All right, so anyway, the foul was on Wenzel. He picked up his second. Nice pass inside for Stroop for two. It's good. Phil looping underneath the basket, put a two-footer in from the left baseline. He reached up and dropped it in the pot. It's got to be fun to be tall. Oh, there's a walk, and he called it. Yeah, he did. 24-9, 3:14 left here in the first half. As the Trojans will inbound the basketball. Here comes Warner with it. Dropping it back here for Justin Antis. Justin, near wing over here for Mace. Mace wants to take it in, can't do it, cut off. Still has it for Warner. Kyle looking, near wing over here, Stroop for two. Oh, just off the mark. Rebound tapped around over there, and it's going to go out of bounds off Mark Mace, who got up high to tap that one out of there. And touched by Newport, so UD inbounds. Warner over in the wing. Now nice pass inside for Antis. Antis for two, it's good. Justin Antis for two, a little 14-footer over there in the right wing side. Oh, that looked like a walk too. What the heck's going on here? Here's Amsler. Over in the wing. 5 into the ball game for Newport. Weller and Kirk playing with it. This is Weller. Kirk, no, stolen away there by Mace. Mace driving it down, looking for two. It's good. Mark Mace with a steal and a bucket, and timeout called by the Newport Buffaloes. It's 28-9. The Buffaloes currently getting run out of the building here as they trail with 2:21 left here in the first half. We'll be right back. Timeout is over, and Newport will inbound the basketball. Wenzel getting ready to do that. Inside here for that Weller, and here they come. Near side here for Kirk and Weller. He'll play with it. Want to go into the corner with it, can't do it. Over in the wing, they'll spin it there for that Wenzel. And Wenzel has it, goes on the baseline there for Amsler. Nothing doing, cut off there nicely by Zach Laudenschlager that time was Amsler. Kirk from outside for three. It is no good. Rebounded strongly in there by Laudenschlager. Here for Antis. Antis coming up court with it for UDA. Near wing it goes. Now back to Warner. Kyle will set it up out in front. Stay back and watch some of the action from out here. Here's Laudenschlager back for Warner. Oh, Kyle was going to pull the trigger. 17-foot try. Good by Markle. Austin Markle from 17. Fade out, it's 30-9. And that's not the time of day either. That's the score. Here comes Weller. Into the corner, right through the hands of Kirk, and out of bounds it goes with 1:17 left here in a huge first half for the Trojans. We haven't had a half like this for a long time. They got to play two halves of the ball game, of course, so adjustments can be made, and Newport could make a ball game out of this yet, but so far they trail by 21 here in the first half. There's Warner, and Warner's held finally. They're going to make a call over there on Weller. It'll be the 7th foul or whatever, and so going to the foul line will be Warner. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1. Harper, number 10, coming back into the ball game to replace Weller. And so at the foul line goes Kyle Warner. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1. Let's see if he gets the first one and then shoot the bonus. Here it is. It is. No good. Rebounded in there to Amsler. And back they come. This is Kirk. Harper out in front. Over to wing he goes. Shot from over there by Amsler for three. It's no good. Rebounded right there to Markle. Markle coming up with it for UD. He'll stop. He'll pop, and he is fouled. Did he foul in three-point? I think so. Let's see. Three? Yeah, that's three. And that's going to send Markle to the foul line, shooting three for UDA. Foul was on Kirk, his second. The team's 9th, but it was a shooting foul in three-point land, and so Markle will shoot three. Here's his first try. It is good. 31-9. 48 seconds left here in a wonderful first half for UDA. A disastrous first half for the Buffaloes, as they just never did get it going here in the half. Austin's second try, just a little bit short, and he'll shoot one more. Kirk checks out of the ball game now. Number 3, Myers, back in there for the Newport Buffaloes. Reitler, number 5, also in there for Newport. Here's the second try, or third shot rather, is good. 32-9, so Austin makes 2 out of 3. You can shoot 67% anytime, and that's not bad. Oh, here's the ball nearly stolen away. It is stolen away. Picked up over here by UD. Good steal in there by Warner. Warner's got it back. 37 seconds remaining, and Coach Calnon says, let's slow it down here and play the clock down and play for that final shot. They'll do that over here for Markle, or for Austin, Andrews rather. Justin make that. Anyway, here's Markle with it. Back outside. Warner. Harper wants to reach in and grab it, but he couldn't. Here's Antes. Antes pushing it back. 11 seconds now. Rotate, they say, and now they're going to do something with it. Here's Markle into the wing here for Phil Stroop. Stroop right inside he goes. Turnaround shot by Antes. Oh, in and out. Return shot. Put up and in. Good by Markle right at the buzzer. Again, Austin Markle with a great opportunity to use that jumping skill of his to make the score. UDA 34 and the Newport Buffaloes 9 at the end of one half of this ball game. Second half ready to get underway now as the Trojans with that commanding lead see the Newport Buffaloes inbounding the ball to begin the second half of play. This is Weller with it. They have Kirk Andis guarding Kirk out here as the Trojans go on the defense here. That's Bensel. This is Weller over there for Kirk. Bensel looping it over here for Amsler. Amsler will take it inside for 2. It's good. Nice move inside by Amsler. And it's a 11-point ball game for Newport. Here's Shiley pushing it right underneath here for Andis, who went up high to get it. Dumps it back outside. Shot from out there for 3. Wouldn't go, just off the mark. They're going to let it go out of bounds off the rim, and it'll be Newport ball. 34-11 the score. As Weller brings it up court for the Newport Buffalo boys. For Kirk. Amsler circling around in the paint. Now he's got the basketball. Pushing it out here for Kirk. He wanted a shot, couldn't take it. Here's Bensel for 2. Looped it over everything. Big rebound in there again by UD. Here's Warner looking for 2. It won't go. And a foul called. Kyle will go to the line, is shooting 2, much to the chagrin of the Newport coach. He didn't think there was a foul there, but the stripes did, and they're the ones that count. And so to the foul line goes Kyle Warner. He'll be shooting 2. First shot by Kyle is just off the front, a little bit short, so he'll shoot 1 more. Played 1 minute and 6 seconds into the second half. The only score so far until Kyle puts this one in has been a 2-pointer by Newport. Here's his try, good. 35-11. Trojans on the board here in the third. Here's Amsler with it. Over the wing it goes. Now out in front for Kirk. Kirk for 3 from way outside, no good. Rebounded in there to Laudenschlager. And they'll push it up court here for Warner. Warner comes across here for Andes. Andes from outside for 3. In and out, wouldn't stay down. Rebound to Amsler. That time Justin couldn't just get that one to go down quite. Went halfway down and came back out. Here's Amsler. Amsler walked with it. Made a nice drive, but he walked with it to begin it, so no good. And Warner will inbound the ball for UD. Right here for Antis. And Justin will bring it up court. Bensel on him. Gets it across the timeline. Takes it inside. Stop it and pop it. A charge foul going to be called. And down hard goes Justin Antis, as well as Trout, who took the charge. Justin's okay, but man, I hate to see him do that. Wow. Charge called on Justin. He looks okay out here. Over the wing. Now they'll drop it down all the way as Bensel picks it up in the corner. He's triple teamed over there, and they're going to call a tie up, and it's going to be UD ball. Well, they triple teamed Bensel that time in the corner. And so UD gets the basketball on the tie up. An excellent defensive play there by the Trojans. And back comes Antis with it for UD. A wing for Laudenschlager. Into the corner for Markle. Back outside here for Antis. Antis 22-foot try, just off the mark. Rebound comes down in there, and Amsler has it. Whoops, well, sort of. Yeah, now he has it. And back comes Kirk over here for Amsler. Near wing here. That's that Bensel guy. Weller has it. Weller spins it near for Bensel. Bensel across the court he goes, and boy, tracking it down over there is Kirk. Kirk taking it inside, puts a shot up, no good, but a blocking foul called on Shiley, I guess. Kind of had to wait for that call to come. The foul will be on Shiley. He will pick up his 3rd personal. 5:11 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. And Kirk at the line shooting 2. His first one is good. 35-12. Shiley's going to check out now as Phil Stroop back into the ball game. Justin picking up his 3rd personal foul. So here's Kirk's 2nd try. It is no good. Rebounded inside here. Let's see. Tipped off a couple of people. Then they're going to spin it inside here. And wait, who's got it? Well, let's see. The ball's still loose out here. Finally picked up by... Oh, what was that? There's Bensel off the leg of Laudenschlager, not out of bounds it goes. Right into the crowd here. 4:58 left here in the 3rd. And Kirk will inbound the ball for Newport. Back it comes here for that Weller. Weller over in the wing. Now inside they'll go to Amsler. Amsler makes a move inside. Puts a shot up. He's fouled. Push foul called, and Weller will go to the line, or Amsler will go to the line shooting 2. Foul was on Stroop, number 55. He'll pick up his 1st, I guess, or maybe second. And Amsler at the line shooting 2. First shot's good. 35-13. Played 3 minutes and 11 seconds into the 3rd quarter. Trojans have scored 2 points so far. 2nd try, good. 35-14. Here's Warner coming up court with it. Warner weaving it around out here, spins it down on the wing. Shot from over there by Markle is good for 3. So Austin Markle said, well, I'll consider the changing that drought we were in here, and he puts a nice 3 in from over on the left wing area. Shot from outside to counter those 3, no good. Rebounded in there nicely to Zach Laudenschlager, back here for Antis. Antis up court for UD. 38-14 UD. Here's Antis pushing it on the baseline for Laudenschlager, pushing it back out here for Warner. Warner taking it back outside. Shot from out there by Markle, good for 3 more. Austin Markle for 3 more. Way to go, Austin Markle. 2 shots, 6 points. 41-14. They've reversed the score on the Buffaloes. Kirk over there for that Bensel. Bensel had it blocked out of there nicely, but then they spin it back in here. Saved to Warner. Great block in there by Markle. He is playing a wonderful ball game tonight. Is Austin Markle. Shot by Warner wouldn't go, and then on the rebound, we're going to have a foul called on the Trojans. I believe it's going to be on Warner. It is. He picks up the foul, charging in there after the rebound, as number 22 back into the ball game for Newport, and back they come the Newport Buffaloes. For Kraus stopping. You wanted to drive it in, but Phil Stroop right there. That's the reason he didn't drive it in. Stroop was right there to put the big hand on him. Way to go, Phil. A good, clean block. Went out of bounds, however, so Bensel will inbound it. Amsler back here for that Weller. 3:20 remaining in the third period. Into the corner, Kraus has it. Kraus will drop it back out here now for a pass back to Kraus. They jump in, looking for 2 real high, but a foul called. Foul's going to be on UD. Foul will be on Markle. And no, it's not. It's going to be on Stroop, rather. And that's going to send Bensel to the foul line, shooting 2. Made his first one. Stroop picked up his 3rd foul, and so he deserts the ball field now as Peters comes in there to replace him. Bensel makes his 2nd one. It's 41-16. So Alec Peters right here, number 5 in there for UDA, as Warner brings it up here for Peters. This is shot put up, no good. Rebound tapped over the other side here, controlled by, well, let's see. It's going to go out of bounds. They say it went out of bounds off Zach Laudenschlager. And so the Buffaloes up court. Near side here, Bensel into the corner it goes for that number 3 Myers, who is back into the ball game for Newport. Ooh, stolen away nicely in there by Markle. Markle bringing it back. Markle, oh, behind the back dribble, and a charge foul called on Austin Markle. As jeez, that's hard to believe. Mike says he doesn't believe that. What? Anyway, Markle picked up the foul, and Mike's still talking to the referee. And back come the Newport Buffaloes now. Near wing over here. They'll pass it inside here. Amsler, he puts a shot up, no good. He has a return shot back again, but back comes Antis. Nice bounce pass here for Warner for 2. It's good. Super pass from Justin Antis to Warner, and Kyle put her home. 43-16. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter right now. Over the timeline it goes. They'll try to take it inside. Spins back out here for a pass to Amsler. Amsler dumps one up. It is good. Nice shot by Amsler for 2. Ooh, stolen away on the inbounds pass. They relaxed a little bit too much that time. Nice pass up there. No good. Amsler moves in for 2 more. It's good. So 4 quick points there for the Newport Buffaloes as the Trojans lackadaisically inbounded that last pass. And here comes Warner with it. Warner coming up court looking for 2. Nope, a foul called. A blocking foul will be called. And it'll be UD going to the foul line to shoot 2. It'll be Warner at the line shooting 2. So Kyle will get to shoot a pair. With 1:31 left here in the third quarter. The Trojans up by 23. And Kyle would like to make it a 25-point differential here if he could. Here's his first try. It is good. 44-20. Laudenschläger out of the ball game. Shiley back in there for UDA. Justin playing with 3 personals, I believe it is. So Kyle will shoot one more. He can give the Trojans their 45th point, which he did. 45-20. Trojans on top by 25 points. Ooh, nearly tied him up, but they spin it ahead here now for Amsler. Amsler jumps into the paint for 2. It's good. Amsler definitely a bright spot on the Newport Ball Club as a pass comes over there, picked off by the Trojans. 17-foot try. Good by Justin Antes. 47-22. Ooh, near steal there by Warner. How close did Kyle get to that steal? Good grief. Looked like it passed it right through his arm. Anyway, into the corner it goes. Back out front here for a Weller. Near side. Here's Weller with it again. Now they'll spin it here. Shot by Bensel. Good for 2. 47-24. Less than a minute to play inside of the last minute of the third quarter. Warner bringing it up court over the timeline. 33 seconds remaining. The Trojans may play it down. They do. Antes with it. Antes taking it in, but bringing it back here for Markle. Markle dropping it back here to Warner. 20 seconds remaining. 17 seconds. 15 seconds. Antes with it. Antes picking it up, takes it right down and puts a shot up and in. Good for 2 with 5 seconds remaining. And back with it comes Newport. They got to shoot. This is good if it goes. Nope, wouldn't go. So at the end of 3, the Trojans very much in command of this one. It's UDA 49 and the visiting Newport Buffaloes 24 with 8 minutes to play. We'll be right back. Newport will inbound the basketball here to begin the 4th period here at Upper Dauphin. Bensel for Weller. Bensel on the right wing, trying to go inside with Amsler. Amsler blocked out of there, so he comes out here for 3. It's good. Weller hits a 3. Nice bucket by Mr. Weller, 49-27. Here's Warner inside on a nice pass for Shiley. Good for 2. Warner with a stiff pass inside. I mean, he fired that thing in there. Justin cutting underneath from the left baseline, put it home. Good play and a good bucket by that Justin Shiley.
Come on, White. Come on, White. Ball back, White.
Here's Kirk. Kirk, oh, he wanted to line up a 3. Goes inside, instead puts a 2 shot up. No good. Rebounded in there too. The Trojans again coming across here for a rush to the hoop by Shiley. He's fouled. Justin will go to the line shooting 2. Foul is on Bensel, and Justin will line up to shoot a pair. The pass again there for Shiley, who was driving in from the left side over there. Good outlet pass by Markle. Shiley's first shot good. Austin Markle again giving him one heck of a strong pass, and Shiley would have had it had he not been hammered inside there, so he'll shoot 2 freebies and made 1. Rebounded in there to Newport. 52-27. Just about have doubled up the Newport Buffaloes. Weller wanted to make a 3 out of that, but couldn't do it. He's chased around out there by Warner. Now they'll spin it near wing here for Kirk. Here's Kirk. Kirk steps inside, gives it back over there for Weller. Weller for 2, no good. A little bit short, maybe partially blocked, I'm not sure, but Laudenschläger picking it off there for UD. Back for Antes. Justin over the wing, Shiley. Top of the circle here now for Laudenschläger. Laudenschläger pushes it inside. Shot from in there by Markle. Wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to Amsler, and back come the Newport Buffaloes. Kirk. Near side here. Bensel had it tipped out of his hands nicely by Zach Laudenschläger. And out of bounds it goes. It'll remain Newport ball. 6 minutes, 8 seconds remaining in the ball game. Amsler on the wing. Had it tipped loose in there by Markle, but they picked it back up. Here's a nice pass inside, right through the hands of Myers and out of bounds it goes. It'll be UD ball. Fired that one in there. Myers wasn't even, I don't know if he was expecting it, but he really fired it in there like a fastball in a baseball game. Here comes Warner with it. Warner over in the wing there for Markle. Markle pushing it here for Ladenschlager. Ladenschlager with a bounce pass for Shiley, but tipped out of there by Amsler. And so UD will inbound the ball. I thought Zach might have been taking that one in himself, but instead he wanted to pass it over here to Shiley, but it got knocked out of there. Shiley with the ball, pushes it back here for Andis, rolls it across here for Ladenschlager. Then he has it stripped out of his hands as Zach went to make the shot. Here comes that number 3 for the shot, no good. Rebounded in there to the Trojans. Quick outlet here for Andis. Andis for 2. It's good. The bucket will count, and Kirk will pick up the foul. And Justin will go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. All right. 5.5 left here, 54-27. That is doubling them up. If my addition is correct, and my son being a mathematician, it must be. Here we go. First shot. Good. And he gets 1 and makes 3. 55-27. Newport crowd has been quieted from about the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. Amsler over the wing. Shot from over there for 3. For 2 is good by Kirk. Nice bucket by Kirk. Polite applause from the crowd here from Newport. And this is Warner. Into the corner. Shiley. Ooh, Shiley had Ladenschlager open, but instead a 3-point try out here. No good. Rebound inside there comes down to Amsler. And he'll push it up court here with Weller controlling the ball for Newport. Over the wing. Kirk wants to take it and bounce it inside. Came off a foot. Picked up in here by the Trojans. This is Warner. Warner will slow it down. Goes in here for Shiley. Shiley pops one up. Good for 2. 12-footer for Justin Shiley. A nice bucket. Nice bounce pass from Kyle Warner to Justin Shiley. 57-29. Quiet crowd. Crowd expecting a much tougher ball game, and of course the statistics would indicate that, but here's a nice 3 attempt, no good, and a foul called. Foul will be on Weller. Be non-shooting. Justin Andis took a pop that time, but he's okay. And let's see, we got well, a couple of people. Ladenschlager checking out of the ball game, as does Warner for UDA. Peters in there for the Trojans, and Mark Mace, who has the ball now. Here's Mark bringing it up court. He'll spin it out in front, picks it up here for Andis. Into the corner it goes to Peters. Ooh, Peters, that looked like a walk. I guess not. Back outside here for Stroop. Stroopy here. Now they'll go inside to Peters. Reach over the top. Foul called on number 3. And that might be the 1-and-1. Let's see. No, it was only the 6th team foul, so there'll be no shooting. Foul was on Myers, his 2nd. Markle from this side for a couple. No good. Rebound. Oh, Phil Stroop had a hand on it. Markle gets it back. Puts a shot up. Good for 2. Austin Markle got that one to bump in off the front of the rim for 2. Here's Kirk. Wanted to go in. Pinched off by 2 Trojans. Weller. Kirk again trying to go inside. Puts a shot up. Good. Nice drive that time by Kirk for 2. 59-31. Here comes Mace. Mace crossed the timeline for UD. Mark will pick it up out here. Spins it over onto the right wing, stopping with it. Pushes it right here for Andis. Andis from outside, blocked. That time by Amsler, and a hold foul called underneath on UDA. Justin Andis, Austin Markle check out of the ball game for the UDA Trojan. Boy, what a ball game these guys have played tonight. The whole starting 5 doing an excellent job. Foul was on Peters, his first. And our number 5 fouled their number 5, Reitler, I guess it is. And his first try, no good. Rebound tipped over here and controlled. Let's see, Peters picks it off for UD. Then it's stolen away by Reitler, and then Peters has it back again. Peters will start it up court. Rolls it over here for Phil Stroop. Stroop heading inside. Tried to dump it underneath here to Mace, but picked off in there by Newport. And they'll drop it over in a wing. Here's a shot from over there for three by Emsler. It's good. Emsler hits a three, 59-34. Inbound play comes here to Oxidine, number 25, who is in there. This is Oxidine with it now. I think this is Matt, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not sure about that. He had it stolen away, and out of bounds it goes. Steal made in there by Kirk. 2:41 left here in the ball game. Newport is going to put some substitutions in, but they're having a discussion with the ref over here. The coach over here is mad about something. And I don't know if he wanted to get ball players in or what in the world the problem was, but he is upset tonight and probably should be. His team getting kind of blown away here by the Trojans in what should have been a much tighter ball game. And back with it comes UD. Oxidine over in a wing. Now into the corner it goes for Phil Stroop. Stroop with Trout on him. Pushes it inside here for Peters. Back outside for Stroop. Now it comes here to Mace. Mace will drop it back. Shot from over in the wing for three. No good. Rebounded in there to Stroop. Stroop for two. Oh, wouldn't go. Stroop has it again. Wouldn't go. Bouncing around inside there. Let's see. It's got to go out of bounds off Miller. Blake Miller, who was in there now, had that ball roll off him as Phil Stroop controlling the rebounding under there, but just couldn't get a shot to go down with 2:15 left here in the ball game. 22 is that Kraus. Whoops, near stolen out there by Miller. Now they'll push it across here for two. It is no good. Stroop with a good block and then a hold foul underneath. Wow. Foul was on Alec Peters, his second of the ball game, and to the line goes number 3 Myers. He made his first one. Here's his second try. It is no good. Rebound comes down here to Miller of UD for Mace. This is Mace. Had it nearly stolen. It is tied up. It's going to stay UD ball as Harper in there tying it up for Newport, tying it up with our Mark Mace. And so Oxidine will inbound the ball. Does so here for Stroop. Now the minute 50 remaining in the ball game. Oxidine picks it up inside here for Peters. Peters back there for Stroop. Stroop jumping it here for Mace. Mace takes it inside for two. It's good. A nice wiggling, wobbling drive by Mark Mace that time for two. Way to go. Near wing it comes over here for that Myers, and then out front Harper goes inside with it. Here's a shot put up by Reitler. No good. Return shot good, and he's fouled. Reitler will go to the line, shooting 1 to get 3. Foul is on Stroop, his 4th. Phil really battling in there tonight. Picks up 4th personal. First and only shot by Reitler is good. 61-38. Oxidine up court for UD. Oxidine making play changes as he rolls along here. Miller with it, and Miller will walk with it. With a minute 13 left here, as Blake kind of took that little bit of a stutter step that you do sometimes, and he got called for the walk. So it'll be inbound here. Kraus inbounds it for that Harper guy, and here he comes. Excellent ball game tonight before the hometown crowd here by UD. Over on the wing, let's see. Good heavens, they got Alec Peters will pick up his 3rd foul. It'll be the team's 10th, maybe. Let's see, is he shooting 2? Yeah, he's going to be shooting 2. So Myers will shoot a pair. Myers made his first one, missed the second one. 39-61, 61-39. Inside of a minute to play. The Trojans will remain undefeated in the TVL now, picking up a big win here tonight against Newport. Here's Peters with a 12-foot try. No good. Rebound underneath here to that Myers. Myers coming back with a bounce pass there for that Harper. Reitler, his shot blocked out of there nicely by Phil Stroop, who got a big paw on that one and knocked it out of there. Way to go, Phil. It'll be inbounded by Myers here for Reitler. Looping it back here with 34 seconds remaining now. Here's Harper. Near wing. for Myers for 3 off the mark, and on the rebound, Stroop with it for UD. Pushing it ahead here for Oxidine. Oxidine with a pass across here for Miller. Miller tried to go with a reverse layup, but was underneath too far. And a return shot put up and in by Oxidine on the loose ball. He picked it up and put it back. All right. 63-39. He'll wind it on the wing. Does Harper. Tries to go inside with it. Ball is loose. Here comes Oxidine up court with it, but he'll lose it again. Harper loses it this time out of bounds. And it'll be UD ball with 1.6 seconds. So we congratulate Coach Calnon and the UDA Trojans on a really fine effort here tonight. One of the best showings of the year for the Trojans, and that's going to do it as the ball game comes to an end. So a really a decent ball game put on here tonight by these Trojans as they overcome the Newport Buffaloes, giving the Buffaloes, I think, their first loss in the TVL. I could be wrong about that, but I believe they both came in here undefeated, and so they have played one heck of a nice ball game, and just took the starch right out of the Buffaloes immediately in the ball game, running up a 10-0 lead, I think, at one point, or 10-2 or 11-2 or something like that. In fact, I think it was 13-2 at one point. And just played an excellent ball game. Antis Markle playing a strong ball game. All the fellas in there tonight, Shiley, and well, just all of them. And so an excellent ball game, a good victory, and we'll be set to meet whoever it is on Friday night. I'm not sure what the schedule holds or where it'll be, but we'll be there. And until then, again, the final score, 0-0. No, just they took the score off. But anyway, a big win tonight for the UDA Trojans as they continue their march to excellence.